don't know about the pain that I feel. Hey, quicker than lightning. Right now I'm feeling like Tyson. I was just breaking the ice. I'm all in your face. I know they don't like me.
Round for round, we go pound for pound. Built it from the ground. Get up, I've been knocked down. They feeling the sound, feel like they watching now. Ooh, let's work it out. Build it to the clouds. Fight, 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 fight. I get 'em. Fight, 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 fight. Swing, I knock 'em out. Down, fight, count.
That's it, fight, KO. Now he gotta lay low.
Fight, 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 fight.
Let's go. I feel like I'm rocking. Can't nobody stop me.
Tell 'em it's the ring. They want it, come and see.
Caught you living all of these fantasies. Caught you talking about me when you don't know me. Why you gotta talk on my name when you don't even know what my last name is? Why you gotta stay calling up my phone? Girl, you better sit down and play your role. Why you gotta keep coming to my home when you know I don't roll that way no more? Why you gotta go out and play with my heart? You tore me apart. Thought you were someone else, I was looking for a find. Then you wasted all my time. Girl, you do this all the time. When you gonna change it up? When you gonna look up and see that I'm up? I don't get why you started talking when you know that I got. When you see me locking lips, you know what I gave to you. You know what I gave for you. You know what I made us. You know that I saved us. Why you gotta go out and play with my heart? You tore me apart.
Tune in every Monday night with Late Nights with All Access. All Access. All Access. Catch the latest news trends and everything happening around San Antonio, Texas. We go live on YouTube every Monday night with live energy, live comments, and live giveaways. Tune in every Monday night with Late Nights with All Access. All Access.
Late nights with all access. All access. All access.
And welcome back. Late Nights with All Access. Myself, Mike Anthony, right next to me, Aja Brown.
Hi, y'all.
Miss Aja Brown. She's repping SA Pizza Fest right here. The ball cap and the T-shirt. Right next to her, Alan White. Let's go. With the owner of Sofia's Pizzeria. Thank you for allowing us to be here and at your restaurant on this Monday night, National Pizza Day.
Woo!
Happy National Pizza Day, everybody.
If you guys could see the artwork in here, it's really cool. I know you can see a little bit behind me. Some of it. Yeah.
You know, we were discussing this. So National Pizza Day is usually a big hit, right? But because of Super Bowl.
So yeah.
So what happens with that?
Yeah, so you see, you know, I've been following a lot of my friends today, and a lot of them posted about how National Pizza Day isn't as big as it usually is, but you know what happened yesterday, Super Bowl, and it's a big pizza day, so a lot of people had their fill of pizza yesterday, and so it's hard to get people out there.
Eat pizza 2 days in a row.
Yeah,
No, seriously.
But it's been good. So we do celebrate our product, and like you said, it's National Pizza Day. So.
What kind of specials did you have?
So it happened to fall on a Monday. So on Monday we do our 18-inch. This is not a cheese pizza, but we do this size cheese pizza for $16.
Oh wow, that's good.
It's normally $23.49, so it's a pretty big discount, and we do that every Monday. So we just promoted that more, so that people could enjoy that special.
Okay. Did you watch the Super Bowl? Any of y'all watch the Super Bowl?
I did not watch not a single
Or did you watch the Bad Bunny concert?
I missed it. The halftime show, but I did come in just enough to see that the Patriots suck.
That was a terrible game.
I was kind of surprised.
That was a
I really
terrible
thought,
game.
I'm glad I didn't bet, but I was kind of surprised.
Congratulations, Seahawks.
Isn't Patriots like supposed to be this really good team?
I think between them having an easy schedule and just they happen to get there, so kudos to them. But
Yeah.
They just so happened to get there.
didn't
I don't know how.
make for an interesting game, that's for sure. So.
No, it was boring.
It was
embarrassing.
embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. Yes,
I would
boring.
quit the team.
I was actually at the gym working out while the Super Bowl was happening. So, and it was just, I was just like, dang, that's crazy. Just to know the score. I'm glad that they were able to score at the end. You know?
Right?
Yeah,
Someone was like, maybe they're gonna win.
0. I started Googling the lowest game before, and it was like, it was I think 23 to 13 was the lowest scoring game.
So that was a historical.
So this was they what did they score 9? I
They
can't
got
remember.
9. It was.
I can't even remember what the score
29-9,
was.
Right.
You know, and then of course Bad Bunny the performance halftime. I think congratulations to all us Latinos, and the Latino community, to where he was able to bring in the culture and the message, and no hate, love, and I liked it, but it's not my cup of tea of music, If it was me, I would have. I mean, I like 50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Eminem.
50 Cent already did it.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
He's so obsessed with 50 Cent. 50, if you're watching this, can you come meet him, please?
I've already met 50 Cent a couple times, but I'm just saying that if the John, put up the pictures, not playing. No, I'm just saying, like, my cup of tea for music is hip hop, rock music, and stuff like that. But
mine's rock, like 70s, 80s.
See,
like Journey,
which is what we play in the stores.
Yes.
So, Rolling Stones.
Yeah. See.
Kid Rock, that kind of stuff. That's what I used to like to see at
Yeah.
halftime. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the message more than anything.
Yes, the message was good.
So
That
was very positive.
I think they should do, like, you remember that year it was Coldplay, I think Beyonce, and I think like
People
Bruno
get
Mars
caught
or
at
something
Coldplay's
like that.
music though.
But Coldplay now, but they had a little bit of everything. I think it would be cool, like, if they had like maybe 3 or 4 genres, like just like one artist.
It'd be hard though, because
that'd be,
from what I remember is that they pay, right?
no one gets paid for the Super
No one?
Bowl.
They get paid
No.
their union dues, which is like $1,000.
Yeah, no.
I thought
one
the
gets-
artists pay the NFL to perform. No, okay.
But they get all the exposure out of it.
Yes.
But that's why it's so big for them to pick a good artist to watch it, because the more views that they get, like, you know, that's how they make all that money. Like their ratings.
So
and
kind of
stuff.
like I'm not getting paid to do this, but I'm getting the exposure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Same here. Same here. That's the reason why we do it. Just exposure.
Hey, we need to get that plaque though.
I know, right?
TV's just in the
But
same-
you know what? It's so crazy because I get it and everything, but I think the NFL is right now at that point to where they are trying to expand global, you know, and having a national. I mean, having a Latin artist like Bad Bunny is able to do that. So I think that's a way for them to continue to grow, and I was yeah, it was good.
Same reason they go
Yeah.
play preseason games or
Mhm.
during the season down in Mexico City or wherever. I think next year they're going to Australia.
Ooh, down under.
Who's your favorite team for Steelers? Okay, you, Aja?
That's football, right?
Yes.
Okay. No, I like, and I'm not even joking. I know so little about sports. It's like embarrassing.
No, it's
I
not.
do like soccer though. I grew
Okay.
up watching soccer.
But football, who's your team if you had to
I
root for anyone?
I do
Cowboys?
whoever's like win. Don't do. I thought they lose a lot.
Ouch.
Hey,
Ouch.
don't cover me, y'all. But no, I really do hear that they don't win games.
No, they haven't won since 1993 and 94 or something like that. So it's been a while since they've won.
Yeah, I don't have
So-
a team. I mean, I guess it just depends on who.
Right,
I'm dating.
Cowboy fans? We always say next year, next
my
year.
team is whoever my man's team is, and that's just gonna be that, or whoever's winning. Really, I just pick. I was gonna bet on the Patriots, and I'm glad I didn't because I would have been very upset.
Yeah.
A lot of people were bad.
Since we are live and we appreciate everyone tuning in, please let us know if you could hear all of us. So go ahead and just talk.
Yeah.
Alan, your turn.
I'm here too.
Here too. There we go. We want to make sure everyone can hear us as we are live. So thank you for tuning in right now. Comment below. Again, share and subscribe and let people know that we're on right here on Monday night. So besides the Super Bowl, how's everything else? You just opened up a new location, right? Congratulations right here. Congratulations.
Open a new location, our 4th location in New Braunfels, Texas. So,
Okay.
Ironically, from our main store here where we're at tonight at Bitters, it takes less time to get there to New Braunfels than it does to our store in Petranco and Tula. So, partly thanks to our great county officials and letting all the expansion go on out there without doing anything to the infrastructure and providing us with all this traffic. So it doesn't help anything.
That beautiful traffic.
Huh.
Love it.
So how long have you been in the pizza industry?
Pizza industry? Well, off and on. I mean, I did.
Or how did you get started and what got you started with Sofia's?
I did pizza in high school in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Okay, I was there for 1 whole year. But after I left, I guess, corporate world, whatever you want to call it, after I got done working with the Anheuser-Busch distributor here in San Antonio, I was trying to find my own thing to do and wound up doing consulting for some small businesses. And turns out a lot of the small businesses that needed consulting were restaurants.
Yeah.
So I was working for somebody here locally, helping him grow his business, and I was approached by a local pizza franchise that wanted me to help them with some stuff. And long story short, I wound up buying a franchise and running that for a few years, where I decided I wanted to do my own thing.
Yeah.
So I did some more research. Went to Tony Gemignani's school in San Francisco.
Oh wow.
Worked with my friend Chef Lee Hunsinger, and came up with some of my own recipes. Added some things, and we've been doing it ever since. And this was back in 2019. So I wanted to do something where we could give back to the community, and specifically give back to the youth of our community. And I thought that would go hand in hand with pizza. So we came up with Sofia's, and one of the reasons we're in business is to give back to the youth of our community. So we do that a lot of different ways. We have our Pies for Kids program that you see on the wall here. So we do a lot with youth groups in different ways, and we do art projects in the stores, art projects at some of the schools, work with a lot of elementary and middle schools, and just different projects that we find we can do some interaction with the kids, and provide for them, provide an outlet, I guess. So that's what we're trying to do. We also want to bring what we think is an excellent product to the different communities of San Antonio and now in New Braunfels. So being able to provide that and see the people enjoy it is something that makes you feel warm and cozy inside, but it's something that we've wanted to do, and slowly, reaching out to other communities to build our brand. And we've always known that we wanted to make something special, not something fast and cheap, and so we do go that extra mile. We make everything from scratch. We use fresh ingredients. The barbecue sauce you see on this pizza is made from scratch.
Talking about this pizza looks delicious. What kind of pizza is this?
Let's call it our cowboy. So it's
Josh, if you want to go ahead and pick up this pizza and just bring it a little closer to the camera, please, so that they can see.
So it's some grilled chicken with a fajita seasoning on it.
Look at that right there, y'all.
Fresh jalapenos, red onions.
There you go.
Homemade drizzle.
Thank you, sir.
Homemade barbecue sauce, and some fresh jalapenos on there.
I'm about to
and
get a
some
slice.
Applewood smoked bacon. So, those are things we enjoy, being creative in the kitchen. So, making our own Alfredo sauce, making our own marinara sauce, our own pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, pineapple habanero. List goes on and on. We do pastas, wings, some other specialty items, calzones. So being able to bring that to the different communities in San Antonio is really what we want to do, and
Very delicious.
Thank you. Find a way to help the youth in our community, and that's what we're about. So trying to make a difference in our communities.
I used to love calzones when I was younger. A lot of people are asleep. They're so good.
They are. They're like a little. People ask sometimes, well, what do you recommend? And maybe they're looking for pizza, but calzones is one of those recommendations because it's just something. It's something different. It's filling, and they're very tasty.
So we were talking about they're gross. Cold pizza. Do y'all eat cold pizza? I think I can't eat anything that's not supposed to, if I know it's supposed to be hot.
You went into it.
I cannot. I don't know why. It just messes up for me because I know how good it tastes more. So do y'all eat cold pizza? Let me see.
I eat cold pizza. I love cold pizza.
Oh.
You love cold pizza.
I enjoy cold pizza.
Yeah.
Hung over the next morning, cold pizza. Yeah.
My hangover food is ceviche though.
Ceviche?
I love if I've been drinking all night, I love having ceviche the next day. Literally.
So when I used to drink, it was pizza or burgers for me.
Yeah.
A greasy fat burger or pizza.
Pizza.
Yeah.
See, I can't do all that grease after drinking.
No,
People say it's like the hangover cure.
Grease.
The other. You were eating another slice before with pineapple on pizza.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's not okay.
A lot of people are like, "Oh no, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza."
Do you like pineapples on your pizza?
I like pineapple on my pizza. About a year ago, a friend of mine in California has a pizza shop, Rose City Pizza, and we were talking. He's like, "Alan, you got to switch to fresh pineapple and roast it a little bit in the oven." And we switched, and you can really notice the difference. And And I think when you have that fresh flavor, it really brings out something different in the pizza. So it's not a canned product that's going on the pizza. So we, ever since then we've been, we buy fresh pineapples and cut them and roast them and then cut them up and they go on our pizza. So
I'm big on I like pineapples on pizza. I'm okay with that with some jalapenos. Good, yeah. Or even that Mike Honey sauce
Mike's
now.
Hot Honey?
Yeah, that's good too.
Spam.
I don't know about spam.
Spam?
It's like one of the new things.
Is it?
I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't tried it,
can't
so.
say so.
I'm weird. I'll eat anything. Like if it tastes good, like I don't even care. Like one time I tried anchovies on pizza, and I was like, this isn't bad. It really isn't bad. Like I wanted to hate pineapples on pizza so much, but it's
So my daughter and I are working right now on our recipe. We've tried a few. Don't have it quite where we want it, but when we do, we'll be pushing it out. Puppy pizzas.
Puppy pizza.
Yeah. So,
They're shaped like puppies.
no, they're little pizzas for dogs, especially.
Oh.
So the dough,
for dogs. There you go.
the dough isn't made with yeast, and we use. So far, we've been playing with like a carrot puree base or a pumpkin puree base with some boiled chicken, everything that's good for dogs, and putting it on there and.
All you pet animal lovers right there.
Yeah.
I follow this girl and she makes her dogs like gourmet food, and there are actually brands like they'll give you puppy seasoning and like puppy wine. And
My
stuff
dog
like
eats
that.
healthier than I do.
Yeah, so that's really cool. I think that's going to be a big hit here because
Yeah.
a lot of people have dogs here. Like this is definitely
Well,
a dog city.
Dogs and puppies blew up during the pandemic, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
so now everybody's stuck with all these dogs and spending money on them.
How was the pandemic for you guys?
So I'll tell you a little secret. Most pizza places did really, really well during the pandemic.
Because delivery.
Well, because we were already set up. We were already set up for takeout, for delivery, for all these systems were already in place, whereas everybody took months to try and figure out how to do this.
Right.
And we already had the systems in place. It was something. It's a product that can feed the masses. You get 2-3 pizzas and feed a whole bunch of people. So we already had a lot of stuff in place. One thing that really got us noticed, going back to what we do in the community, we opened our first Sofia's Pizzeria in September of 2019.
2019. Okay.
So 5 months later, more or less, the pandemic hit. And,
wow.
We all thought that the pandemic was going to be, a couple weeks, 3 weeks. So all these kids are at home. So doing what we do for the youth, we decided we were going to provide free meals for the kids, no questions asked, because you couldn't say the kids have to be present, right?
Yeah.
Because they're at home, they can't come out.
Yeah.
So literally, people were walking in. I got 4 kids at home. Here's 4 kids meals, right? Here's and they were like sack lunches or slices or whatever it was, and it started to drag on. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and one of the things that we noticed was all these vendors had product that they weren't selling because so many restaurants were closed, so they were throwing food away. So we had our produce vendor donating cases of apples, bananas, oranges. We had other vendors donating cases of products that we use in our pizza because it was just all sitting there in their warehouse. So without them, we wouldn't have been able to do what we did, and we wound up continuing to give free kids meals through the entire summer. And in that time, we gave out a little over 5,000 kids meals to the community.
That's beautiful.
And
beautiful.
I identify as a kid.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, people still at our Petranco store, especially because that's where we were at the time, they still come in and thank us for that. What we did at that time, and
That's special. That's just having a good heart.
about doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And and trying to help out. And so when it comes to things like that, wherever we can help out sometimes, whether it's the relief in Kerrville with all the floods and a whole list of different things, unfortunately, that happen all the time. And but we try and help out where we can, do our small little part, and
You're very
yeah.
active with the community, so that's a
You
beautiful
have to.
thing.
I mean, we're here because of them, and so we have to be here to support them when in their time of need, and especially like I said with the kids, and so we do a lot of art. I mentioned we do a lot of art stuff, and the reason is that I picked art was because when my daughter was little, she was like, hey, when I was in school, art was like a class that you had to take.
Yeah.
And now it's
Same
like,
here.
it's not even offered sometimes in elementary schools, and it's one of the programs that gets cut first, and then
That and handwriting.
teachers are right. teachers are going out and spending their own money getting supplies. So a lot of times we'll step in and just take a little break and do art projects in the stores for the kids, or we'll go to the schools. I should have brought a sample of what we do, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The kids enjoy it, and they get to eat some pizza while they're doing it. It's a good time.
You should have a Sophia's coloring book.
That's a good idea.
10%.
Oh, yeah. Look. Just like looking at this and just the work that you do with
That'd be cool.
children and families.
It's funny.
That would
The
be really
second
cool.
day we were open, so it happened at Petranco a lot, and it happens here. I've taken them down. I need to put some new ones back up, but kids are always bringing in like a little colored paper of a pizza when they write
Aw.
Sofia's on it. And sure enough, the second day we were open in New Braunfels, little girl came up to the counter and she had her drawing and everything, so we have it taped up
You
there
do like
on
a
the
kids
wall.
contest,
Yeah.
like every
So-
second Tuesday of the month.
Yeah.
Kids, bring your best drawing of Sofia the Pizzeria and
Put them up on the wall, and
Mhm.
Yeah,
you
do
know.
like a little mural right here.
Hall
or
of Fame.
something.
Yeah.
Do something on that.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
So,
Look at this, dropping gems.
What's that?
Dropping gems.
There you go. Yeah.
Do you
Great idea.
remember getting ready for your first day of business? Do you remember that preparation and knowing, okay, this date, this time, I'm opening doors? You still remember that feeling?
Yeah, yeah.
And-
I was just
and-
talking
and
about
what-
it with the
and what
crew
was-
up in New Braunfels.
what was
I
going
was
through your mind?
telling them, how different it is because you learn, right?
Mhm.
You learn through everything you do, or at least you should. And when we opened Petranco, it was me, Maria's, who's been with me. She's been with me for 13 years, over 13 years.
Oh, wow, that's good.
And Miguel, who's been with me 7, 8 years.
That's a lot.
It was just the three of us. Petranco, you guys have been there. It's a small little hole in the wall. It's our original hole in the wall. And we opened on a Friday. We just opened the door, unlocked the door, turned the open sign on, and that was kind of about it. And we did like $400 in business, and we were, okay, tomorrow we'll do 600, and we'll slowly go from there. And, then there's this thing called social media. So when we opened the doors the next morning, we were not ready. It was just three of us. And we had a line out the door. The phone wouldn't stop ringing because
It's a beautiful problem to have.
Everybody told everybody we were open, and
Mhm.
so neighborhood pages and all that stuff. And so we were calling cousins, aunts, nephews, whoever we could get to come and help. And we made it through that day, and we've been there ever since.
Who was the first customer you ever have? Do you still remember that?
At Petranco?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. I won't say his name, but he was adamant that he was going to be the first customer. So yeah,
That's good.
See,
I
camping
can't
outside.
forget. I can't forget that. So
Isn't that cool to know though, like your first customer, and then he's still your customer, and or maybe at your locations you always know who your first customer is walking in the door.
Yeah.
And that'd be cool if you took a picture of them and be like, "This is my first customer."
Every
This is the store."
year with him. That'd be dope.
yeah, and it's funny because remember that nice ice storm that we had?
Yeah.
Like right after the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we still only had the Petranco store, and we have gas ovens over there.
Mm-hmm.
So even though nobody had power, we were able to cook food, and we were so busy. And the only reason we stayed open was not for business, not for making money, but because people needed to eat. And although people had gone to HEB and wiped HEBs out, now what nobody counted on was they weren't going to have power. So either they had electric, stovetops or whatever at home and couldn't cook, or a lot of the food that they bought was going bad in their fridges. So we made the effort to stay open. We were just guessing back and forth to the distributor, to Benny Keith, and picking up product and going back out there.
This is literally why you guys are doing so good, because you've been giving back to the community since you guys opened, and I think God is blessing you for that. So just hearing you say little things like that, people don't do that. Most people don't do, especially businesses, once they get good and popular, they don't care about the community, They really don't.
Yeah.
They don't think about that. So the fact that you're doing all this, especially during a time where you're brand new, you don't know.
This just happened last week, the week before, when we had that major freeze or whatever. And, we were open, and I can't tell you, it's just funny that people that, it's not funny, but it's true. People walk in and they tell you, thank you for being open.
Yeah.
And it's you see that there is a need, Yeah, I mean, and trust me, it's not just me wanting to say we're open. When it's circumstances like that, it's who's willing to come to work first. So if I have the staff that was willing to come in, then we'll be open. But it starts with the team first, because I'm not going to force them to come in on a day where everybody else is at home or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to start forcing my team. Got to come in. That's
He's always trying to lure us to the office.
but a lot of them also recognize the need in the community.
Yes.
and take ownership of that. Miguel at Petranco, Danny at Evans, Maria here at Bitters. It's their store. It's not mine. They'll tell you that. You may own it, but it's our store. And that's the way it should be. They should be taking ownership of it.
Take pride and ownership. Yep. I tell you.
It's kind of a fun environment when we come in here. All the stores are made around the pizza station. So if I'm making a pizza, if I'm stretching dough, I can talk to every customer in this without moving, and I do. You guys know me well enough. Hey, how's that pizza over there? It's just the way it is. So,
I love that.
And so customers are getting used to me in New Braunfels now. It's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So.
I know you said Super Bowl was kind of crazy. I remember I went to Wingstop, and it was like an hour and a half wait for even just small orders. So, were you guys super, super swamped?
We were busy. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're busy, but we've learned over the years how to handle it. With technology helps a lot nowadays, because with the POS system, you can set it up where before either your POS system, your online ordering was on or was off, right? And if it was on, people just start sending in orders left and right, and you can't control it. Now you can set it up where, hey, only 3 tickets every 15 minutes. So, if you're the one ordering online and everything's busy for the next hour, say next available pickup time is, whatever, an hour and a half from now. And so it makes the kitchen run smoother, And it's all about the customer having a good experience rather than just taking their dollar. I'll give you a good example. We opened New Braunfels on Thursday, right? And on Friday at 5:15 or so, we were overwhelmed. We were running out of product, and the staff still needed some training. So at that point, we closed and put a sign on the door, closing early today for further training. But it's better to close and not let people have an experience than to be open and have a bad experience.
Yeah.
And so
that's smart.
So that's what we did on Friday. And you kind of got to do what you got to do sometimes, even if it's not the best business decision. But in the long run, I think it is the best business decision. So
you're the first person to make me realize, because I knew Domino's was doing that, stop where you can't order.
Yeah.
Because they get, I was like, is their website down? I just clicked in my head now.
I mean, those guys are the pioneers, because they have the the money to put into technology, and they're the ones that, you know, develop the technology, and then all these other companies come along and copy it, and hey, now you can do like Domino's and blah blah blah. And
They're not giving away 5,000
Domino's,
pizzas
Pizza
though.
Hut, whatever, you know. It's all. Those guys have the money to develop a lot of things.
They
But
do.
they're not giving out 5,000 people
I don't,
pizzas.
I don't know
We
what
don't
they
know.
do. So, you know,
Well, they might. I don't know. Maybe they did.
so yeah, it's definitely a little different.
So I know you said a little bit about learning from past experiences, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, with your first restaurant. What was like the biggest lesson you learned?
Ooh, God, there's so many. I think the biggest takeaway is developing the culture that we have now. It's
There you go.
definitely different than when we started, and it's definitely. I don't have a lot of turnover. My turnover is high school kids that go off to college, or they go
Yeah.
get a job or whatever, or you know, people with life situations. It's not I'm leaving because I don't like it here type thing. And I think you know, I had a restaurant coach for a long time. It's still a good friend of mine. But I think a lot of things, you know, you start picking up things and really, you know, it's, yes, you have to have quality product, but if you don't have the team behind you to make that product or to take care of the customers, then your quality product doesn't matter as much. So you have to realize that as a business owner and take care of your team as much as you can. In a lot of we do a lot of different things with our staff. So there's just a lot of different things that we can do that, you know, flu shots. You think of it as such a small thing, right? But, you know, I'll pay them to go get their flu shots. And it keeps them from being sick. It keeps them from missing work and not making money for themselves. You may look at it as a selfish business owner. Yeah, I don't want my employees sick, but it's really, they're the ones that need to come to work to pay their bills.
Yo, this is the
And,
sweetest man.
You know, it's just a lot of I'm not the only one that does it. There's a lot of business owners that do it. They may not talk about it. But I think that's one of the biggest things I've learned is the more you invest in your team, the more you're investing in your business.
I love hearing
And
that.
Like
So
getting
so
your
that's
content director meta glasses.
that's a little the prescription
Invest
ones.
it.
The prescription ones.
I
right?
do wear prescription glasses, yes, so that would be nice as well.
Oh my God.
Invest in your team.
Oh, my
It's
Lord.
the phrase of the day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
T-shirt that says that.
I invest a lot.
No, he really does. He really does.
So,
That's too funny.
but yeah, little things like that, you know, being able to help them out when they need it, and they know that you're there for them. So
Yes, sir. I like
It's
that a lot.
that you have staff that'll come in during an ice storm with flashlights, freezing, you know, because they really do enjoy working for you. That says a lot about the owner, the boss.
yeah, you know, it's that, and I think I don't know how to explain it. It's just different, but pizza is its own culture.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and you know, it's so much its own culture that we have our own expo. You know, there's several of them now.
Mm-hmm.
Orlando, New Jersey, but the big one is in Vegas. every
Vegas,
year.
yeah.
And we have our own pizza expo. We have the pizza Olympics. You know, the acrobats, the you know, tossing dough, folding boxes, stretching dough. I mean, it's its own culture. So when employees come in, I think part of that is that they get sucked into that culture.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, how many I just had this conversation yesterday with a customer. How many pizza shirts do you see all over the place, right? Whether it's Ninja Turtles with Say Cheese at Walmart or whatever, or you can go somewhere and find a pizza shirt. But how many places do you go and you find a T-shirt with enchiladas on it, or tacos, or hamburgers? Or,
I don't know about tacos. Tacos are everywhere in San Antonio.
Well,
Yeah,
but
in San
the
Antonio.
T-shirts necessarily
Because you go to
are,
Virginia.
But no,
it's
but
not
pizza
popular.
like
is
national
yes.
merchandise.
Pizza is
So it's kind of its own culture.
with you saying that pizza is its own culture. We were able to launch a few years ago the Pizza Festival.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you've been part of it since day one.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing to have Sofia's Pizzeria on there. As you can see, some of their trophies right
flex.
here.
Right
some of their
here.
trophies. And they have more up over here. But what was your thoughts about that? San Antonio actually trying to open that window to where hey, that door to where we can start having that kind of festival here.
I think
we're
it
late
was,
on it.
I think it was a great thing because it showcases our industry, not so much as a restaurant, but our specifically pizza. And a lot of other major cities have some form of a pizza festival, and it's a great thing for us to be able to participate in it, to showcase our support for other pizza places, and it just brings attention to a product that has been growing and growing and growing throughout the years. You get up north, Austin, Dallas, especially up northeast or northern United States. It's a big deal, and you see more specialty pizza shops popping up every day. And it's a great thing for us as independent business owners, small business owners, and I think the customers enjoy that, and the customers see that as well. So you may pay a little bit more than your chain restaurants, which but the quality is different, and it's not even that much more. Then you get into pizza math, which is a whole other thing that people don't even realize, and they just don't understand it, and not that they don't understand it. It takes a while to figure out what comparing value and but if you sit down and do the pizza math, you're not really paying that much more than one of the big 3 or 4 chain pizza places.
Yeah.
So for the little bit that you're paying extra, you're getting a lot better quality. So
In San Antonio, we have several different pizza restaurants that have been here for a while, and some are opening up. In you being part of the pizza festival and knowing your peers, which pizza restaurants do you prefer? Do you like to as well, to where you're like, hey, you know what? I don't mind going over here having a slice of pizza at this place or that place, because I know some of them, they like eating your pizza too.
yeah, no, completely. I mean, I go try pizza everywhere.
Yeah.
Just people have different styles. Derek does a great job at Mia Marcos. I mean,
I still haven't had that pizza. I need to go try that
He's
pizza.
an internationally
Yes.
famous pizza guy who wins contests left and right.
What's it called?
Mia
Mia
Marcos.
Marcos.
He has a great pizza. My friends who, Brandon and his brother Zane, who own Via 313.
Oh, yeah.
They have a really great Detroit pie.
I like that pizza.
My wife and daughter love going there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's not just about your own product, but you gotta go out and try what else is out there, and try different styles. I'm not a big Neapolitan guy, but I do like Il Forno. Just what they do down there is.
I haven't had there either. And he makes
they make their own sausage in house. I mean, it's just incredible what he's able to accomplish there. So just being able to go and try different places. If you go up to Austin, I'm a oh God, I can't even remember the name of the place now.
The popular one in Austin. Which one is that one again?
Home Slice.
Home Slice. There you go.
Home
Yeah.
Slice. Yeah. So
I thought that was all right.
I thought it was good.
I'm
good
sorry,
pizza.
but it's all right.
So, there's just different places that I like to go, but I'm always up for trying something new. So
For you, what's your favorite pizza like
style or
style? Yeah.
a New York style.
And is it just plain pepperoni, or what's like your to-go
no,
pizza?
like my to-go pizza is extra cheese, extra mushroom.
Okay.
But it has to be fresh. Fresh mushrooms, fresh cremini mushrooms, and that's kind of my go-to pizza.
So cheese and mushrooms.
Yeah.
No pepperoni on it. Just,
No, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I eat pepperoni pizza, pepperoni jalapeno.
but no, I'm saying just.
But my go-to
so
is cheese and
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I love mushrooms.
okay.
Mushrooms, olive.
Now, if you could say, what separates your pizza from most pizza restaurants?
One we do. I think the main thing is taking the time. We do a 72-hour ferment. So, we basically our dough sits for 3 days before we use it. So there's a lot of things that go into that. So without going through all the science of it, it'd be kind of like making a beer and drinking it the same day if you didn't go through the fermentation process. You're going to have a good dough, but it's not going to have the time to develop the flavors
Yeah.
that go into it. It's not going to have the time to develop the gluten, the gluten structure that go into a great pizza. So you'll have a good product, but I think taking that time and doing a 72-hour ferment is the main thing. Then there's everything else on top of that, making
Fresh
your own
ingredients.
sauce.
Yeah.
What kind of tomatoes do you use? Well, we use pear tomatoes, from a certain brand, from Stanislaus, versus maybe other tomatoes that have more seeds and, become more acidic. Our cheese, we use grande cheese, which is premium cheese you can buy for pizza. It's just the butterfat content in the cheese gives you that superb flavor. More fat, more price, more flavor. So which do you want? Then there's everything else below that. Using fresh ingredients, fresh sliced onions, jalapenos, making our own sauces.
That's key.
I think that's a lot of it.
That is, what do you think about when you see restaurants that cut corners? Like they're buying.
There's a place for everything. You can make a $7 pizza and be very profitable at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna taste like a $7 pizza, and it's not something that I personally could sit there and say, "Here, Mike Anthony, I made this for you."
Yeah.
Right.
It's just. But business is business, and if you're out there just to make money, then go ahead.
By all means,
there's if there's a market for it, which there certainly is, then go for it. It's just not what we choose to do.
Yeah.
And by we, I mean everybody here.
Yes.
We this is what we want to serve. So
Homemade barbecue sauce. I don't know if you mentioned that on the.
yeah,
Was it before?
Yeah. No, we
went live. Yeah.
Yeah.
We make our own barbecue sauce from scratch. We're not starting with Cattleman's barbecue sauce and adding stuff to it.
Yeah.
It's from scratch. Pineapple habanero sauce from scratch.
And Sofia's, the name comes from.
My daughter, my 13-year-old daughter. So
No.
she enjoys being in the kitchen. She enjoys helping out. She doesn't like washing dishes. She doesn't like sweeping. She doesn't, So maybe this business isn't for her. But.
Wait, so is that supposed to be her?
No,
When you
it's
guys-
just a
oh, it's
caricature.
just a girl.
Yeah,
Okay.
that we put up there, loosely based on Sofia, just a girl eating pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, she's kind of become our little symbol. We do stickers with her now,
Oh, nice.
and
Do people ask you that though? Is that your daughter?
yeah, they'll
Yeah.
ask me that, and we put different hats on her. So,
Okay.
The one we have right now has a baseball hat with a flying chunkle on it.
Oh.
Because we are a sponsor out at the Missions Ballpark. We have been for 14 years now.
Oh, wow.
So, and then we have some that should be coming in. Hopefully they get here in time. She'll have a cowboy hat on for rodeo.
Okay, there you go.
And then up in New Braunfels, we had some made up there with the little, I don't know what they're technically called, but the little green German, Oktoberfest hats. Yeah, so, something different. So,
What about Fiesta? Anything for Fiesta?
Fiesta gonna do like a confetti thing.
There you go.
Like a cascaron confetti thing. Yeah. So
4 locations, open 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Okay.
Evans, we're doing something different. Evans, we're closing on Tuesdays.
Okay.
We're just testing out some different concepts and seeing how that affects the business end of things.
Okay. And in the hours of operation?
We are Monday through Thursday, 11 to 8, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 9, and Sundays, 12 to 8.
Okay.
So,
And how can everyone follow you on social media?
Social media, we're Sofia's Pizzeria, tx.com, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Now, love is in the air. Valentine's is around the corner this Saturday. Making any special hearts?
We should have made a heart-shaped pizza.
Should have made a heart-shaped pizza. Go right back there and we'll go right there. But
we'll be doing heart-shaped pizzas.
Okay.
It's on Saturday, so we'll be doing heart-shaped pizzas Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Just for everybody that works on Saturday. They usually get them on Friday or Sunday. So we'll be doing them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You know what I saw one year? A pizza restaurant made a burn heart pizza so that people can send it to their exes.
Yep.
Oh, they burnt
the pizza.
So petty.
That was petty, but it's smart.
Petty Murphy.
Hey,
There were people that were buying them.
Exposure.
Exposure.
You want.
A burnt
Exposure.
heart. So don't break any hearts, you guys.
I do
girls.
like the
Don't break any
tacos.
hearts.
Like they shape them around,
Oh,
like in
yeah.
a box. The tacos.
I haven't seen that.
Like it's not shaped like a heart, like the taco, but they position.
Oh, they
the
arrange it.
tacos
Position
in
to
there.
range it,
Yeah.
to a heart.
Yeah.
Those are cute.
But we're talking about heart pizza.
No, I know. Wait. No.
Heart pizza.
So we'll be doing heart-shaped pizzas Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's good.
So, but yeah.
So y'all got to make sure to follow Sofia's Pizzeria on Facebook and Instagram. One last question before we head out. What is one piece of advice that you would give to someone that's wanting to open up their own pizza restaurant?
Take the time to do the research, and you're saying pizza restaurant, so it's going to be pizza, because your dough and your sauce, your base is everything. How creative you get on top of that base is
Up to
is
you.
completely up to you. But as far as getting that base down, in the pizza industry, I will tell you, I think it's the most collaborative of burgers, fajita, tacos, whatever. People call me, I call my friend in California or in Dallas or in Northern California when I have questions, and they're happy to, hey, this is the way I'm doing it. It's just the way the pizza industry is. In the end, we're mixing flour, water, yeast, salt. Maybe somebody has a special ingredient they put in there. It's just how you do it and what do you want to represent you, and come up with that. And then also, please remember, this is a business, and if you don't know business, don't get into the business of restaurants.
Yeah.
It is a business, and if you don't know, and I'm critiquing myself because I've had to get better at it, but if you don't know cash flow, if you don't know how to read a P&L statement, if you don't know a lot of these things, talk to somebody first, or get somebody, pay somebody that will do all this for you and help you
analyze your business, because it's not a pizza hobby. It's a pizza business. So
I like that advice.
Make sure you put the time into it.
You know what? I know that I said that was the last one, but I forgot to ask you. What should people look into when they look in for a pizza? Should it be the dough? Should it be the sauce?
Everybody's
Should it be
different.
the cheese?
Everybody's different.
Like, what do you look for? Like when you eat a pizza,
like
are you looking
mine-
for the dough or the sauce or the cheese? And you all that are tuning in, what is it that you look when it comes to a pizza?
So I too like my New York style, right? But I like a lot of cheese and I like a lot of sauce. But I don't mind dipping in sauce. I don't know why, but it has to be super cheesy, greasy and cheesy. And
I think
Yeah.
for me, it's the
The
sauce.
veggies.
Like, it has to be the sauce for me that makes the pizza so good.
So for some people, like, they don't like a sweet sauce, right? Some people don't like a heavily seasoned sauce. So everybody's different. So you may love the dough at one pizza place, but just not like the sauce. And if you're a sauce person, hey, it's a great pizza, but it's not for me because of and that's fine. Nobody has the exact same taste buds. If we did, man, there'd be one pizza restaurant that would,
Absolutely,
would
yeah.
rack it up. But this is the way we do things, and we invite you to come in and try it and support us. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. I mean, it's no big deal.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have you on Late Nights with All Access.
They have tomato crust too, right? The tomato crust.
You have tomato crust?
Our broccoli cheddar crust, our gluten-free broccoli cheddar crust.
Gluten
Yeah.
free. So people
Yeah.
that are gluten free, they
Yeah.
do have an
Sounds
option
good.
for you.
Yes, we do. So
That's a good thing that you brought that up, because I forget about that.
Yeah.
That people sometimes are gluten free or
gluten intolerant.
yeah.
Right.
So that's good to know. Again, thank you for allowing us to come over here.
Thank
at
you for
Sofia
having me on.
Pizzeria.
It was fun.
It was a lot of fun and everything.
fast.
Looking forward to the pizza festival.
Yeah.
This year it'll be the 4th annual. Again, it is National Pizza Day, so we have pizza. We have the general admission tickets for $5 at this moment. But this coming up weekend, we do have the Sweets and Sugar Fest, which is Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at Social Spot. Kids that are 17 and under, absolutely free, just a purchase of one ticket. Unlimited sweets. So it's a perfect way to celebrate Valentine's. Bring out the family. It's going to be good weather, and looking forward to it. Again, if you wanted to go ahead and follow me on social media, it's official MikeAnthony.Torres on Facebook and Instagram. Please help us reach 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and we can follow us on there, official All Access Podcast, and
AHZIA Brown on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And don't forget, y'all, we have our R&B Vault on Sunday. It's going to be the 15th from 5 to 9 at Fuel Bar. So hope to see you
25
guys
and up.
there. Yeah, it's 25 and up. I don't want to know them youngins tearing up the club. But we can't wait to see you guys again next Monday at 8 p.m. Bye.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.